Good evening and welcome to day three of our learning process. Our today's objective would, before we get to the objective, let us look at what the topic is talking about. Today we'll be learning how to go about freelancing with AI agents. So far, we've been able to identify AI agents, we've been able to put into practice and identify agents of our choice. So how can we be able to get into freelancing with these agents? The objective is that we will learn how to offer AI agent powered services to clients and find freelancing platforms and create packages that will generate income. That is the major objective of this module. And let us take a glance at the overview. We would see how to convert AI agent tasks into freelancing services. We would also perform see platforms where you can find clients without using a VPN. This is very important because most of most of remote job roles that we have, they require you to use a visual private network. But we would learn how to get across to sites that don't really require we using this virtual private network. And we'll also see how to price our services effectively, how to create a strong profile, and step by step client outreach strategies. At the end of the day, we'll be able to offer AI powered services professionally and find paying clients. So, the first step is choosing the service that we are going to offer. Um, I I I chose the service I was going to offer, which was workflow automation. And then from the list, you could also pick one that you feel you would want to offer and then put it into practice and see how it's going to go. So looking at the example provided here, we're looking at the AI agent platform and the task completed and service package idea. So for the AI, the suggested agent for Jasper AI, say a blog post or article writing, you could the service you can render with this is 2 blog posts per week for a small business. With agent GPT, you could give social media automation. This you could do on Zapier also. The service you can offer is weekly IG posts, scheduling, and the captions. Then on AutoGPT, you could do data research summarization and weekly market research. Agent GPT is that agent GPT is yet to be launched. So, but some features of it are already out. So the focus of the tip when we considering the service we are going to render is tasks that are of high demand or services that are of high demand and repeatable tasks. They are more easier to monetize than one-time service. So you are going to look critically, like the example I gave in the previous lesson of automating mails. That is something that is repetitive. So tasks like or services like that should be your area of concentration. You should look into brainstorming about those services, and then you'll be able to get. So the aim is for you to continue to be constantly paid. Now in the action exercise, you are required to list 3 tasks you can offer as services using AI agents. For me, social media automation. I can also provide research materials. That is two. And another one I would do is providing prompt libraries. I could provide I could offer libraries as a service to people. So you can pick yours, identify yours, and know what service you can be able to offer. The next step is setting up a profile um, for freelancing. Here's a list of profiles or places, platforms that do not require to create a Fiverr account. I recommend Fiverr because Upwork will require you to pay some token unless you have the money to pay. But if you don't, I recommend you use Fiverr. Then this freelancer.com, people per hour. Then even on on other options like social media, you could also use Instagram, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, and the likes of them to promote your service. There are other websites that are not mentioned here, such as Minddrift. I'm going to share that in case I forget. Please remind me. Minddrift, CrowdGen, Appen, and UHRS. Though you get to UHRS using CrowdGen, so would would get deeper into that. So, how is your profile supposed to look? Your profile picture should be professional and approachable. Like on on Fiverr, on my Fiverr account, I used a very professional picture that talks about the service I render. That is how my Fiverr account looks like. I was even supposed to show that here. Let me see if I can get that read before the end of everything. So the title should be short, clear, and service specified. You do not have to go all the way of narrating long stories about the service you render. No, it should just be direct to the point. Hit the nail on the head as to what service you're rendering. Like on my Fiverr account, it goes like this: I build prompt pack. That is what is written there, and because of its precision, I've been able to pick like 2 or 3 gigs on Fiverr. And though it's not it's all about consistency, selling your page. You have to do more posting of your link to your gig link on Fiverr. Do that. Then your description, what you do, your portfolio, you have to upload screenshot of tasks completed with AI agent. Then on Fiverr, you mostly find it on Fiverr. Your pricing, you have the price for basic, standard, and premium. The higher the level, the more the price. Um, Here is an example for a Fiverr profile. Say I use AI agents like Jasper, AI, and Agent GPT to create high quality blog posts, social media captions, and marketing content. I help small business save time and grow their online presence. Affordable package and fast delivery guaranteed. Direct and straight to the point. Now, when an individual, if this is you selling your profile and come across it, it has already told me what you are doing, what you use, the service you offer, and how fast or how relevant or how quick you are able to deliver this service. Yes. The next step is the pricing. How we're going to price our service. Well, looking at the guidelines, we are being required to start affordable to get initial clients. You get because the just because the service you are rendering is seems to be of high value, then you won't just go on the first instance and explode, come on with very high price. No, you may not really get the patronage that you are looking for. You may not get it. So I would suggest that you just start very small. Like, yeah, it gave the range of 3 to 5K per week or per small tax, and like that you start gradually. This one is giving a pricing table. If let's say you're offering 3 social media captions, then you're charging 3K, 5 captions plus 1 blog post, 7K, then premium full week content scheduling 10K. Can you see how it is? Now with time, as you grow in the hustle, you get the recognition. You can now eventually begin to add your price. You're not coming up with a big price at the first time. No, It's not going to work like that. You may not really get your first gig, so it's gradually. So how do we find client and outreach? Social media is the is one of the key places you find people, very serious minded people that you can get to. I would suggest LinkedIn. On LinkedIn you get to reach a lot of people, um, both locally and even internationally. So you look at those profile, and when you try to promote your link or your service, use hashtags. Hashtags are very effective. They've proven to be very effective for me. So make use of hashtags. The local businesses, the restaurants, online stores, and non-governmental organizations. Yes, this works. It works. It may require you going out to search for them. Like me personally, what I do when I have a particular service I want to render to a particular organization or a set of organizations, take for example schools. What I do is I go online, I look for their emails, and then I write. This place calls it a cold DM. You forward this cold DM to them, and then leave it. Now, when you are doing this, you don't expect everybody to respond to you. So that is why you have to take a large number. Let's say you take like 10, pick like 10 different businesses, you pick their contact and you send them this code DM. After a while, maybe a week or so, you resend it to them again. By so doing, you are reaching out to them, and if it happens to be that they are going to patronize you, they will patronize you. So look at the sample mail that I was given here. Say hi, the name of the client, your name, and I help businesses save time with AI powered content and automation. I use AI agents. Oh, sorry. Okay. I use AI agents like Jasper AI to create social media posts, blog articles, and automated workflows that grow your online presence. I'd love to create a sample for you this week. Are you interested? Can you see? So, somebody who is just coming into business and um, is interested will respond to your mail, and then you started. So, how do you deliver your service? This is how you do that step by step. When the person has contacted you and you people have agreed on the tax and package first, you use your desired agent to complete your tax, review it, edit it, and format the output. Then send your final work to your client. It is very important for you to ask for feedback and testimonial because those are the things you use to promote yourself. Now, people don't usually trust these kind of things, but the moment you get a client who trusted you and is willing to take your service, ask for testimonial, ask for feedback. Then that is what you use to sell the next time. It's very important. Then this is an example of how to go about it. And look at the steps. You generate the captions, edit photo, and deliver to client, schedule posts if included, and you're done. You're done. So that is all about that. Following this guideline, the stress is less. You have the sample package. You have the sample email for you to use. I mean the sample, yeah, DM for you to use. Just edit it to your taste and let it try with the person you are trying to reach out to. Yeah, I think that would do. So where are we? Ah, I'm coming. Okay. Yeah. So the exercise that you choose to practice there there are four exercises here that we are supposed to use. So please follow the exercise and the guideline that is provided here, so you can be able to do it well. Yeah, where is that? Okay, just a moment. Yeah, so below is the template for submission. Follow the template. So what are the takeaways? What are we going on with at the end of the day? AI agents make freelancing faster, scalable, and professional. We're advised to start simple with repetitive tasks, focus on high demand services, price strategically, and offer tiered packages. Then personalize client outreach and show value upfront, deliver tasks professionally, and collect testimonials to build credibility, like I mentioned. So here are the optional bonus resources you could consult. Yeah. So kindly carry out your tasks, and I'll be looking forward to receiving it. So tomorrow we'll be looking at automation and workflow setup with AI agents. That's what we'll be looking at. Yeah. So see you next time. Not see you next time. See you tomorrow.